Welcome to the Point Second Podcast. My name is James Keeley. With me, as always, is Sammy Schaefer. How are you doing, pal?
Sad, man. It's our last episode of the season.
I think we need to take a couple weeks off
Probably.
and then get back to it.
I don't think the fans understand how much work you put into this.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
It's a lot. You got to deal with this guy.
and then people are like, "Oh, you made a mistake on the show." I'm just like, "Oh, drop dead."
Yeah. Thank you.
Why
don't you come in and be our editor at the end of every show,
Yeah,
please?
exactly. We get paid nothing. It's money going out the door. This is episode 48, but overall, Sammy, this is our 149th episode.
Wow.
We've done 149 Points Taken podcast episodes.
Remember our second episode? We're like, we just got to get to 100.
Yeah.
And now we're almost at 150.
I know.
That's awesome.
I know. Boy, don't watch those first couple episodes. Brutal.
So if we delete those, we're really at like 140.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, you can watch them, but I won't. That would be torture. I have a gun safe. I don't need to have that sort of embarrassment and an itchy trigger finger.
Yeah, true.
That got dark.
A little bit.
That got dark. How was the Super Bowl for you? I mean, it was a bad game, I thought.
It was a bad game. I watched it with my parents, so it was chill. It was always good to see my parents, but it was a terrible game.
Terrible game.
And we'll get to the bets later.
We'll get to the bets later. Spoiler alert. Awful. Sammy, did you like any of the commercials?
Not really. No, I wanted to hate it.
Yeah.
But the Ben Affleck commercial.
Yeah.
I wanted to hate it, but it was kind of funny.
It's fine.
It was okay. It wasn't great. But other than that, I didn't care, no.
I think the celebrity stuff used to be fun when we didn't know as much about celebrities, like when we were growing up.
Yeah.
But now that we know everything about every celebrity,
okay,
I find it boring.
That's true.
Like the the cameo appearance by somebody in a Super Bowl commercial used to be novel and unique.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we know Ben Affleck sells Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Yeah,
like,
we do know that. That's a good point.
we're good. But I like when a company gives you something for free.
We got something free?
Got something for free.
What was that?
Lay's potato chips went on there, and they had the LaysChallenge.com.
Okay.
Okay. You could also scan it on your phone. And Kitty decided, I'm going to do that. And I'm just like, okay, that's fine. And
Sure.
it says, we'll deliver you, scan it now and respond to the whatever, do the steps, put in your address and stuff. And we will send you the freshest bag that we will make tomorrow. And we will have it to you in 72 hours. Or if you don't get it in 3 days, you will get free Lays for a year.
Wow.
So today, this showed up.
Get out of here.
How cool is this? This is the box that showed up in.
That's awesome.
And look in here. Holy cow.
They really got into
It's
that.
badass.
Wow.
Lays.
That is the fanciest bag of potato chips I've ever seen.
This is the best commercial. This is the best commercial. They did it.
That is good.
They gave us a free thing. They took care of their customer. I love Lay's potato chips. Are you a big fan?
Yeah, absolutely like great stuff.
Now, thank you, Lay's.
Yeah.
This was free. They sent it to us. There was no postage included. They gave away 100,000 bags. I looked at the website, LaysChallenge.com. They've already delivered over 30,000, and they said 70,000 are on their way. Okay?
Wow.
Smells good. Says it's the freshest chip. So let's see if there's any difference.
Okay.
Thanks, Lays.
This is fresher than the normal chips.
Yeah.
They know how to make a good chip. They absolutely know how to make a good chip.
This is just regular.
Uh-huh. I'm not a huge fan of regular chips, but these are good.
These are good,
These are
and they're
real good.
salty, and they're delicious.
There's just the right amount of salt on there that I can't put them down.
Yeah.
I want to just keep grabbing.
So this one, to me, this one,
Yeah.
you gave the consumer something. Every other company is like, by the way, we're raising prices, but we have Ben Affleck. And Lay's is like, we're giving away 100,000 bags.
Wow.
And if we don't even get you one, if you sign up and we don't get it, we give you a free chip for a year.
I mean, just like how much money they spent to ship that bag in 3 days.
This has to be a multi-million-dollar campaign.
It has to be.
100,000 bags of chips. Do you know how hard it is to mail something?
Yeah.
I mean, Amazon's figured it out,
Oh, yeah.
but that's a scam. It's more like Scamazon.
No.
Hashtag Scamazon.
There we go. We're starting that one.
These are good. I don't know if they taste a hell of a lot different because Lay's quality is legit, but they do taste a little bit better, like a little bit fresher.
They taste fresher because they're free.
They taste fresher because they're free, but
Very
they were
true.
made like recently.
That's cool. Good for them.
I love it. Good job, Lay's. You nailed it.
Good marketing on that one.
I love it. I love a company that's going to actually give the consumer something,
Yeah.
and not just show off that they have that they have Scarlett Johansson's phone number. Don't care.
No.
Give me
Give you
chips.
free chips.
I look like a guy that would eat some free chips, and you nailed it with this customer. Lay's, I'll always be a customer. What's your favorite Lay's chip? Sour cream and onion right here.
It's tough. Probably barbecue.
The barbecue's very good,
really
though.
Go wrong with barbecue.
They really do a good barbecue chip, though. I love it.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Good job.
You were the best part of the Super Bowl for me. Sammy, what's on the show?
Halftime hissy fit, California Crooks, Burrito Bamboozler.
Oh, I got a lot to say about these guys. All right, Sam, we got a lot to talk about, but I want to hear how your weekend went. I live vicariously through you. You're doing the dating thing, and how's it going?
It was a good weekend. Yeah. I was on my first of 4 dates with these women who are non-monogamous.
ENM.
ENM.
Ethically non-monogamous.
Which means you are open to dating multiple people, but everybody in the group knows it.
Everybody knows.
And I went to a speed dating event. I matched with 4 women who are all friends.
Okay.
And so I went on a date on Saturday with one of the 4.
They're all friends. They all know each other.
They all know each other.
And they're all going to go out with you.
2 of them are close friends. The rest are kind of like satellite friends. But yes, they're all aware, and they're all aware that I matched with all of them. It's not a secret. So I'm on the date with one, and she's texting her friend because I'm supposed to be on a date with her tomorrow. And just trash talking, girl talk about, me and her on the date and things like that.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I got sick, so I can't go on the one tomorrow. But they all know it. They all know that Sammy's coming to town. I'm going to take all 4 of them on a date. So
Look at you.
I don't know how. It's probably going to blow up in my face.
Are they rascally together?
Yes.
Really?
Some of them are. 2 of them are. Yeah. One of them, like the girl I went on a date with on Saturday, she also is rascally, as you put it, with this other girl's husband because the other one's married. So they're like in this big group that plays together.
I am shocked at how much this is common.
This is a shock to me because I knew there was open relationships, but what I'm finding out is there's lots of people that date in groups.
Yeah.
Like this one of the girls just went to Puerto Rico with the whole group.
Really?
They traveled on vacation together.
Wow.
So I don't know if it was just a giant orgy the whole time or if they just mixed and matched like a square dance every night.
If you could handle it, it sounds fun, but people are very irritating, so I don't know if I love it.
Sounds too much for me.
Yeah.
I like the novelty of having a few girls I'm dating that they know each other, but I don't think I could do that every day.
Yeah.
That would be tough.
What a life you live.
We'll see. It's either going to be great or it's going to blow up my face.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, we'll have to have more shows to update on this one.
We'll do an update when I go on date with all 4 of them.
Yeah. What's our first story, Sam?
A Chicago bar patron threw a fit because she was unable to listen to Bad Bunny during a halftime of the Super Bowl.
Watch this.
Literally, they put all the volume up and then they put some other song so we could not hear Benito. That's fucked up. Fuck X's and O's. Don't come and support this fucking bar.
This happens a lot where some people have an actual point, but they're so irritating and they handle it so poorly that you can't agree with them.
Absolutely. When she was all about this is gonna go on all the social media, it's like, yes, we already knew that. It's implied that you're recording this to put this on social media. It's fucking annoying.
That's 1:06 long. We didn't show you the whole thing. She's very irritating. She threatens everybody. She wants her money back. She calls Bad Bunny and Benito like they're related.
Yeah.
Now, from her voice, I can tell you how long her fingernails are and what they look like. I can tell you that's a Latina.
And I can tell you how big her hoops are.
Her hoops are big.
Huge.
Her hoops are big. She has issues. She loves her family, but they fight and shit. They fight like so much and shit. But also like she fucking loves them and shit. She got tattoos of all their names and stuff. Yeah. She loves Benito.
She makes a good point. It's tough because typically at bars, when the game's not on, they play music.
Yes.
That's a normal bar football game.
Right.
But I do see, if you've got the halftime show on, why didn't you play the audio?
They should have played the audio.
I agree with that.
Because we saw like another bar where they put on the Turning Point USA one with Kid Rock and all that stuff. And somebody was very mad about that. And they're like, it's a halftime show.
Yeah.
So, depending on what part of the country you're in, you might want to watch that more. I say if you're going to play the Super Bowl, there's an assumption you're going to play the halftime show, put on the stuff. But people are so annoying that I can't stick up for you.
It's hard because you're right. I want to agree with her.
Yeah.
I so badly want to.
I know. She's a customer. There's the assumption that the game's going to be on and the halftime show is going to be on. But she's so annoying. Whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
That was in Bridgeview, Illinois and shit. Yeah. So she's irritated.
Sorry, X's and O's.
Yeah. Sorry, X's and O's. She won't be back. Oh, Bet you're pissed about that one. The hot sauce remains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you watch the Bad Bunny?
I did.
Okay.
I did. Did you?
I watched them both.
Okay.
I went back and forth. My
Okay.
kids were with me. They were watching it, and I said,
Okay.
"Well, there's two takes here.
Mhm.
There's a concert that a lot of conservatives will watch, and there's a concert that a lot of more of the country will watch because it's on the Super Bowl." I thought all the bullshit was just too much. I'm really sick of everybody. Like it was in Spanish.
Yeah.
I get why people bitch about it. I didn't recognize one song,
So
but I'm an old man.
I mean, I recognize like Gasolina. That was a pretty.
Gasolina
popular
is the only one I know.
Yeah. I was watching with my parents, and they hated it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't because it was like they weren't going to turn on Kid Rock. They just hated the fact that it was in. They didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
My mom did make a good point though. She goes, "Why didn't they give us subtitles?"
Oh yeah.
And I think that's true. If they knew it was going to be in Spanish, but half your audience doesn't speak Spanish, put subtitles on it. It wouldn't ruin the experience for anybody.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in America that do speak Spanish, but not everybody does. And the assumption is that we're going to speak English.
Yeah.
All right. So you can spin it any way you can. You can say people that didn't like it are racist. They're not. It was entertainment that wasn't that good. It fell flat to me.
Well, what I didn't like is it looked like it was a good TV show. It looked like it would have been terrible if you were there watching it.
Yeah.
Because they were in and out of those grass stalks.
Yeah.
I feel like half the show you couldn't see if you were sitting in the crowd.
They showed pictures of the crowd. The crowd was not vibing.
Well, they hid half the show from them.
Yeah.
So I think they just... I think the overall production was good, but I think they messed up there.
There was a lot of performative acts. Everybody's like, this is so important. It was so important. It's supposed to be a show.
It is. I mean, that's fine. If it hits you hard in your heart, I agree with that.
Go for it.
I love Latin music, so there was some good like sounding beats to it, but I didn't know any of the songs, so I didn't get behind it.
I like Ricky Martin. It was fun to see him. I thought Gaga did nothing.
Yeah, it was cool to see Ricky Martin.
I didn't see, bring out Gloria Estefan or something. Bring out a Latina.
Yeah, there you go.
Aguilera's not busy.
No.
She'll do it. Like, bring out some Latinas.
Yeah, what's Selena doing these days?
Who?
Selena. What's she been up to these days?
Selena. Oh. Well, don't watch the end of that movie.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
Starts off good. I watched Kid Rock.
Okay.
It was the audio was off a little bit, but I love Kid Rock.
Yeah.
He's 55 years old. He does his thing. I don't know. David Draymond from Disturbed came out today and he goes, we should get a concert together where we celebrate music, and Bad Bunny and Kid Rock should play at the same thing. We all get together and say, there's this entertainment.
Yeah.
Let's just watch it and enjoy it and stop making it so politically polarizing.
Yeah.
It's music.
It really is. It'd be cool to see them get together. Because I don't think the artists were bashing each other. They were just the Kid Rock side was just trying to give another option.
Yeah.
But the fans made it political.
Yeah, I mean, Kid Rock was talking
TP USA made it political for sure. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
The people that put the show on made it very political, but the fans ran with it more than Kid Rock did.
Yeah. And of course, an ultra-conservative lawmaker wants an investigation into this.
Of course.
Andy Ogles? I don't know.
No,
I don't know who he is. He's demanding a formal congressional inquiry into the NFL and NBC Universal for airing the rapper's performance. He says there was a lot of sexually overt dancing and lyrics, and like he understood any of the lyrics.
None at all. He was like, these brown people on TV, I don't like
an
it.
ultra-conservative Tennessee lawmaker is like, I heard Ola. That's America.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he called it pure. He said his Bad Bunny's halftime performance was pure smut. It was not.
It really wasn't.
I
think his outfit was more offensive because it seemed like it was too big for him.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, it wasn't pure smut. Not at all.
I just didn't think it was that entertaining.
Yeah.
But if people loved it, good. I mean, some people don't like Prince. They're stupid.
Yes, I agree.
But they don't like Prince.
100%.
But Prince was by far the best one that ever did it. And Michael Jackson was second.
I was going to say Michael Jackson's, but you think second? Okay.
Michael Jackson was second. Prince in the rain in Miami singing Purple Rain
that
was unbelievable.
Well, Michael Jackson was the first big Super Bowl halftime show, right?
Yeah, and he was phenomenal.
Yeah, so I think that's why it stands in my head so much because it changed the future of halftime shows.
Yeah, but then there were a bunch of shitty ones. Like Springsteen was up there. I didn't love his. The Who is terrible.
Yeah.
The blacks were killing it. The old white men didn't do well.
No, not at all.
Sing Glory Days and get off the stage.
Oh man.
Streets of Minneapolis.
Apparently it was one of the most watched Super Bowl shows, halftime shows ever though. Bad Bunny.
That's fine.
So Jay-Z's onto something. I get it's.
What, did he produce it?
He's the one who does all the halftime shows, I thought.
Jay-Z? Oh, does he?
I
don't know.
thought so. He's in charge of them.
Okay.
It's not the NFL. I think he's in charge of
I like Jay-Z. I wish he would perform.
Yeah, no, he's just a producer. I don't think he performs anymore.
But there were a lot of local West Coast bands. San Francisco, Metallica should have done it.
Metallica should have been there. Or Metallica could have done the opener.
Yeah. I didn't watch Green Day. I saw them the night before, and they were doing their politics bullshit.
Yeah.
That Billy, he's the worst.
Yeah, I think he kept it pretty just music based for the game, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, well, fuck him. I can't stand that guy. What's next, Sam?
Boomer Esiason says the NFL should no longer host Super Bowls in California because the taxes cost the players too much money.
Okay, watch this.
For winning the Super Bowl, the winning team, each player gets $178,000. In other words, the Super Bowl isn't a part of their salary. And because the game was played in California, and California has a jock tax, and they look at duty days. So each team spends 7 days in the state of California. So those are 7 duty days, and they pierce your regular salary at 3.5%. So he has to pay, when you take into account he got the $178,000 plus his overall salary, he has to pay the state of California for spending 7 days there $249,000. That's just so stupid.
That's $250,000 to stay there for 7 days in California.
I'm beginning to. I stopped liking California a long time ago, but I'm really beginning to hate them.
Well, they make like they can secede and have their own economy. Yes, they produce a lot of stuff there, but they tax the living shit out of people.
That's the thing, because they're like they're bigger economy than some countries. But on the backs of people that just want to play there for 5 days, it's crap.
It's terrible.
Why would any celebrities or athletes ever want to be there?
Why would you do shows there?
Why?
Like, if you're a comedian, you have to file a tax return in every state that you do a show. If you're an art, if you're a musician or whatever, it's a major hassle. They should stop doing this.
Yes.
If you're traveling, there should be a flat rate. It should be a federally mandated thing. Why would you even want to go to California? It's such a beautiful place, and it's ruined by idiots.
It really is.
It's ruined by it's really turned into a crime-ridden area. L.A. and certain places, they're a nightmare. All that money, $250,000 from one player.
Yeah,
Darnold,
and they're broke. And California's broke.
And they're broke.
Wow.
Darnold signed a 3-year, $105 million contract with the Seahawks before this season. I would be renegotiating that yesterday.
Yeah.
Because they're like, he made $105 million. He can afford it. No, the state of California can afford it.
The state of California can afford it.
Okay? They can afford it. They make movies there. They make wine there. They do a lot of things. They have a lot of exports. They have a lot of economy.
Yeah.
They do not need his money. Sam Darnold works hard for that money.
He absolutely does.
And I like him. He seems like a good dude. And he came out of that cesspool of New York and won a Super Bowl. Two Jets were on that team, on the Seahawks team. Leonard Williams and Darnold.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they won the Super Bowl. They got out of New York.
Good for them.
Hooray.
California's laughing because they got the Super Bowl next year, too. So they're just laughing about it.
Do they have it next year?
They're playing out in L.A. next year, I think.
Is it in L.A.? Oh, God.
Yeah, SoFi Stadium, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right.
So
Look at you.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting into sports a little bit.
Yeah, right? You know what's worse, though?
What?
Losing and also having to pay those taxes.
God, that's true.
Because at least Darnold's like, yeah, $250, that sucks. Yeah. But I'm going to Disneyland, and I'm going to be on everything, and I'm going to get endorsement deals. And he's engaged to like a cute girl. They're like a nice-looking young couple. Like, life is good for him. This isn't going to hurt him that
He's
bad.
just going to brush that right off and move on.
But if you're Stephon Diggs,
you're Drake May.
Did you hear Cardi B broke up with Diggs?
No, I didn't even know they were together.
What I saw was, because he had like babies with like a bunch of different women.
Okay. And
Cardi B was one of them. And I guess she saw his baby mama in better seats than she got. And she went bananas.
That is hysterical.
I got to look into that story more.
I really hope that.
I think she threw him like an after party, like $1 million after party, didn't show up.
Oh my God.
It was so spiteful.
But you know what? Good for her.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Diggs is an absolute scumbag. and he had a shit game.
Yeah, maybe just for that performance, you should break up with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Could you imagine walking out of that stadium, just your head down, and you got to write that check to
I know.
California?
I mean, you and I are obviously going to be well-paid talents, comedically, sports betting wise, something. If we have to move to California and they're taking all of our dough, Tesla moved out of there.
Yeah.
Like these companies, you can't tax everybody into submission. If you can, this is what Rahm Emanuel said one year when he was the mayor of Chicago. He goes, if you can give, you can afford to give more. That is the policies of these monsters. No, I'm allowed to make money as much as I want. And you get a little piece. We're in this together.
Yeah.
Okay? You keep the roads good, you keep the cops in the fire. Do your job. But don't make like, oh, there's some people struggling, so you have to handle all of that too.
Yeah.
And we need to trim some off the top because corruption is very rampant.
Because we lose millions all the time and have no idea where it went.
We just, I don't know.
It disappeared.
I don't know. And the people that are in charge of looking for it are on the payroll. Yeah. All right, Sam. I've been dreading this. Let's talk about our picks. NFL picks. All right, Sambo, we put in a lot of bets. I'm not going to bore everybody with this. We'll get to it quick.
I know people actually like talking when we lose.
Well, tough shit.
Fuck them.
You ain't getting them today. The Patriots are getting 4.5. The total was 45.5. What was the final score, Sammy?
Seahawks 29, Patriots 13.
All right, 42 total. So for a podcast that takes overs, underdogs, and props, neither of those hit. The Seahawks team total did hit. We didn't take that. I actually bet that live, and I got some money back on that because I had a rough day. I took Jackson Smith and Jigba to have an anytime touchdown. He had 4 receptions, 27 yards, and 0 touchdowns. He got knocked out for a little while. He was in concussion protocol. It was rough. Darnold over 228 passing yards. He had 202. Drake May had 295 and two touchdowns. Darnold's longest completion over 35 yards, 23 yards. So 0-3 for my first bets. Got a little bit better with the Patriots props. I had Matt Collins over 27.5 receiving yards. He had 78 and a touchdown. He had the most receiving yards in the game, and that was 10-1. I should have bet that, but whatever. Travion Henderson over 18.5 rushing yards. He was 6 rushes for 19 yards. Just got it.
That's it. We'll take it.
We'll take it. Patriots team total over 106.5 rushing yards. They didn't get close. They had like 79 yards. So Borregales over 2 field goals. He had 0. Yeah. So it was bad. There wasn't a lot of things that went all that well. Kenneth Walker, total rushing and receiving yards over 99.5. He had 27 rushes for 135 yards, so he didn't even need the receiving yards, but he had 26 receiving yards, so he had 161, and he was the MVP.
He looked real good.
Jake Bobo, he just needed 1 reception, didn't do anything. Jersey, number of the first TD score, under 10.5. The first TD score was number 88, so far from it.
And that didn't even hit until the second half,
probably. Yeah, and then DeMarcus Lawrence over a quarter of a sack. He didn't do anything. He had 2 tackles. He had a bad game. They gobbled him up. And then all the long shots, none of them were even close. I mean, the successful 2-point conversion, they took a shot at one, but it was bad.
It was a terrible throw.
Yeah.
Into coverage. I don't know why he chose that.
Yeah, so none of those hit. I didn't do as bad financially, but my record was terrible. My record for that was 3-9 for the Super Bowl, and then the long shot bets was 0-6. But for the season, for me, for the NFL, 61-53. 8 games over 500.
That's good.
It was not bad.
Yeah.
But overall for the PT Feet, we just missed it. 92-93. 1 game under 500.
Man.
But hey, we took a big swing.
Yeah.
We had a really fun season.
That's still better than some professional gamblers.
Yeah. I mean, I took 18 stupid bets on the Super Bowl, and it turned out to be one of the worst Super Bowls.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just took 18. That's awesome.
18 bets. And I did a lot of research on them. I did my homework. I believed in a lot of them. The long shot bets were silly, but they had long odds on them. And we had made a good amount of money, so we didn't lose anything for the year. We're up for the year a little bit. And we had fun.
Yeah.
We had Sammy's picks. You took over 45.5, 29-13. You just missed it. You took the coin toss. You took tails. It was heads.
Yeah. You know what? I went with your bet. Tails never fails.
Yeah, and it did.
And it did. And when that didn't hit, I knew I was fucked.
Tails occasionally fails. You took the blue Gatorade. It was yeller.
It was yellow. Mm.
Drake May over 1.5 TD passes. You did get.
That one hit.
He had 295 yards, 2 picks, and 2 TDs passing.
Yeah.
You took Kayshawn Booty over 40 receiving yards. He had 5 targets, but he only caught one of them for 21 yards.
Yeah, and they didn't pass them all in the fourth quarter.
No.
I was so pissed about that.
The last play of the game to be a QB Neal. You said no, plus 150, and that was a winner.
I'll take that one.
Jason Myers. You had him to kick a field goal over 50 yards. He had 5 field goals. He was 5 for 5.
Yeah.
But his longest was only 41.
Oh, man.
Any punt to result in a touchback? Nope, there was not that.
This was a fun bet because there was 3 that ended up on like the 2-yard line.
I know.
Like, just go.
Yeah. So it was fun. Sammy's pick for the season, 25 and 21. 4 games over 500, buddy.
You know what? Drake May, as bad as he played, he saved me.
He did.
Because 2 of my bets on him hit.
Yep.
So thank you, Drake.
Yep. It's hard. The Super Bowl's so much fun.
It is.
This one didn't hit all that well.
No.
The game was a little bit light.
I guess I underestimated the Seahawks defense.
Seahawks defense is very good.
Yeah.
Drake May's got a shoulder problem. He's very young. Second youngest quarterback to ever play.
Wow.
But you had a good season, pal. I'm proud of you.
Thank
25 and 21.
I've came a long way in 3 seasons.
You have.
I actually put some mental thought into those.
You
bets.
did. Maybe not the heads or tails, but other than that, good stuff. But again, we've been talking the last couple shows about celebrity gamblers and how it can all go wrong. This guy isn't so much of a celebrity, but he's very notorious for what he did.
Okay.
And what he did was he lost a lot of money,
Ooh.
the most ever by a single individual. His name is Terrence Watanabe.
Okay.
He's the heir to the Oriental Trading Company. Do you know that? They sell a bunch of junk for like parties and stuff. They have a catalog. If you need to buy 100 kazoos, you go to Oriental Trading Company. It turned into be like $1 billion company. They sold it. This guy took over for his father. He expanded it. He scaled it. He did a good job. Smart guy, hard worker. In 2007, he lost $127 million.
Wow.
Gambling.
Wow.
Gambling.
That is insane.
Overall, lost over $350 million. He's on Social Security now. He has no money.
I mean, he deserves it. He deserves to be on Social Security, but like, how come people with real money are degenerates? How come we can't get a little of that?
Well, we'll talk a little bit about him. We're not going to overdo it, but he was a very generous. He was like a compulsive giver.
Oh, so
he would take really. They said he'd be in an elevator with people, and if they were nice, he'd give some of them like $25,000 in chips.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Tipped millions of dollars, paid off mortgages for some people that worked in the casinos that he liked.
Wow.
He did a lot of good things for people.
Okay.
But he had a drinking problem.
I take it back. He's a good person.
And he had a drug problem. And Steve Wynn of the Wynn Hotel banned him from his casino. He said he didn't like the look of it. He was visibly intoxicated and losing millions. And it's not good for his brand, so he banned him. But the Rio and Caesars were like, come to Papa.
Well, arms wide open.
Yep. I mean, everybody in that town kind of knows like who the big hitters are, who the whales are. Yeah. And Harris was like, come on in. And they gave him unprecedented perks, including a 3-bedroom suite, $500,000 line of credit in the gift shops, $12,500 monthly for airfare. He didn't live there. 15% cash back on large table game losses.
I think it's a credit card.
Yeah. He was given a custom brand of Russian vodka flown in just for him and attended by a rotating staff of casino provided assistance and security. Yeah, he was the guy. And they said, you got to take care of him. Keep him gambling. Keep him going. Sometimes he gambled for 24 hours straight, drunk, on drugs. They cut cocaine for him. They did all these things.
That's bad.
They enabled him.
They did.
And they said, keep him going, keep him up, keep him awake, keep him moving.
That's terrible.
What number does it get where it's enough? 100 million? Because he lost 100 million, and then you took him for another 27 million.
To me, it's not about the number. If the guy wants to lose all his money, that's fine. But don't feed him drugs to keep him going.
Yeah,
should be illegal.
Yeah.
How are they not in jail for that?
I know, but he was like very well known. He gave people in elevators $25,000 chip.
That's life-changing money for people.
It is. It is. The casino staff mentioned one time that they were craving In-N-Out Burger during a late night shift when he was gambling. And he went over to In-N-Out Burger and he asked them to open up and he gave them $50,000 to make everybody burgers at the staff. And they did. 50 grand. Yeah. He paid off employees' mortgages. He gave away $100,000 Tiffany gift cards, tipped in the millions. He said he gave away $30 million in tips and gifts. A lot of it was just spontaneous. He was just being a good guy. He felt like the people were good to him and he wanted to take care of them. Internal memos from Caesars Entertainment revealed that 5.6% of Caesars' entire gambling revenue that year came from him.
5.6%?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. He lost the most money ever. And shame on these people that allowed it. Really. Like, shame on them. They should have said, Mr. Watanabe,
yeah,
we're here, and we want you to gamble, but you have to have a limit.
Like, when?
You have to have a limit.
Wow.
You can't lose $100 million here. He gambled in that year. He gambled over $825 million, and he lost $127 million of it. Wow. Just gambling and gambling and gambling and gambling, and he blew it. So he was drinking the whole time, using painkillers, cocaine. The casinos just kept giving it to him. Mm-hmm. He would play 3 hands at a time for $50,000, and then they started upping his limits. He got up to $400,000 on a single hand. He could gamble $400,000. Yeah, so terrible.
And I'm sure when he went broke, they just closed their doors on him.
Oh yeah,
You know that.
Yeah.
Get no more money. Who are you again?
Yeah, he had a kidney problem, and he had to do a GoFundMe because he couldn't pay the bills. He has rich relatives. He has rich siblings.
He's gonna reach out to those elevator people that came in the 25 grand I gave you. Can I get that back?
They said he's too proud to ask his siblings for any money, and I think that he knows that he would just gamble it away.
That's interesting.
So he's on Social Security, and he's destitute. His story has been picked up. It's been optioned for books, documentaries, and movies.
Okay.
I cannot wait to see the documentary on it, but it is sad.
It is sad, but
because he did seem like a very nice, generous person who was taken advantage of.
Wow.
Like, if he just had 10 million of those dollars, how nice would that be?
Life's, he can live his life again.
Yeah. He said in an interview, he said, I thought I could get it back. All the money. I thought I could get it back. Even after everything, I thought I could win it back. Wow. That is a sickness.
That's a gamble.
And you have to be careful. I'm telling you guys, I've been doing this for a while, and I've seen some really, really bad things happen.
I've seen some people lose a lot of money in Vegas. Not friends, like strangers.
Yeah.
Yelling in the streets.
Oh.
Because they lost it all.
I've lost $200 and I'm like devastated. You got to be careful. Like we do this show and we have fun with it, but it's just for fun. If you win $20 betting on sports, go buy yourself an ice cream cone.
Be happy.
But don't think you can do that. People text me all the time. Oh yeah, let's win some money together. I'm like, we're probably gonna lose.
You haven't been there for the bad days.
Yeah. What are your bets? What do you like? I hope these win, and they didn't. I had a terrible day. So it's not easy, and don't think it's easy because it's insulting to say this is so easy.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah,
it's a friggin' grind.
Maybe you had a lucky day.
Yeah, right.
Try doing that every day for 2 months.
I take an educated guess based on watching some things and paying attention. Sometimes I hit, sometimes I don't. Sammy, let's talk some news after that note. But gamble, have fun, everybody. Sammy, what else is in the news?
Chipotle's CEO says that they will be raising prices because he believes their customers will pay more.
Watch this.
We learned that 60% of our core users are over $100,000 a year in income, in average household income. That gives us confidence that we can lean into that group in a more meaningful way, whether it's the solo occasion and or group occasions to really drive meaningful transaction performance in the year.
So they got the information from their customers. They found out, well, these people make $100,000 or more, so we're going to take a piece of that. I hate this so much.
Of course. I mean, so he says, fuck the little guy.
Yeah.
If they're only 40%.
Yeah.
You're going to lose 40% of your revenue.
I cannot begin to tell you how irritating this is and how I'm going to boycott this place for a while.
I think so too.
They're like, oh, we're upscale food. You're not. You're fast food.
You're a little bit above fast food.
You're a little bit above fast food. It's a nicer experience and it's cleaner food, but it's still loaded with junk.
Yes.
It's still loaded with junk. There's sour cream and shit all over the place. It's not that clean.
Yeah, that little bar is never very clean.
It's never that clean.
No.
Okay? You know,
this guy, he's clearly a smart guy, right?
yeah.
Because he's the CEO of a company. But how do you say that knowing you're being recorded and think it's not going to kick you in your own ass?
He said it in an interview.
That's what I mean. Like, how does he not think that's a bad thing to say out loud in an interview?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. So we don't have caps on food. There's no, they can do whatever they want. It's what the market will bear. It's a free market, and that's fine. But I think as consumers, we should say no more. We should say, screw this guy, okay? Chipotle is already way too expensive.
Yeah.
It's way too expensive. It's like $18 for a bowl. God forbid you want to add guacamole.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The luxury of guacamole.
You know, that's the problem with Chipotle is they're publicly traded. They don't care about me and you.
They're owned by McDonald's.
But I bet their stock price went up, and that's all they care about. It's bullshit.
And we should tank it.
I think
do
you're
something
right.
with like the GameStop or something.
Yeah.
The reverse. We're at tanks.
The reverse GameStop.
Yeah. He says, what we've learned is that the guest skews younger, a little higher income. Is typically a digital native. What the fuck does that mean?
I think that's someone that's good with technology. I don't
Okay,
know.
probably.
Yeah.
And that their grounded purpose aligns with our North Star as a brand around clean food, clean ingredients, high protein. We are the way they want to eat, and we're going to lean into that in the most meaningful way, which means we're going to gouge them.
This guy sounds like he uses words to sound smarter. You know,
It's just
our
NBA
North Star,
bullshit.
our digital native. Like, fuck off.
Yeah. He said they ran a deep dive of consumer research. So they took your data, your personal information of how much you make, and they use it against you.
I don't know how they know that. How do they know how much I make when I buy a burrito? How do they know that?
I think when you sign up for these apps and you get rewards, they data mine as much as they can.
That's probably true.
So stop giving any information. What do you make a year?
Yeah.
Because if you say a lot, they're going to say, well, they can afford more.
I don't. If a food app ever asked me for my income, there's no way I'd fill that out.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
We
We need to be smarter as consumers, guys.
Yeah.
Chipotle does not need that shit.
Yep. It says, this is also something you have to hear. Chipotle has also leaned into the desire to eat clean food, clean ingredients, high protein, recently launching their new high protein menu, which includes small 4-ounce bowls of chicken or steak designed as an add-on or snack for protein-minded individuals, or possibly as a main meal for those on Ozempic without much of an appetite. So the Ozempic fatzos aren't eating much anymore, and it's running up the price for the regular fatzos, and it's screwing us.
It is.
So if you're not on Ozempic, you better pay.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay. You either get in line and get those shots into your fat stomach, or you're gonna be paying $42 for a fucking burrito. I hate it. I hate it.
I mean, it's actually kind of good that they are catering to the Ozempic crowd. That's pretty smart. But fuck you anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, bullshit.
Well, you're going to hear, you know, the commercials where they're like, have you been exposed to this or have you done this? It's going to be the Ozempic commercials.
Yeah.
It's going to be, does your asshole work anymore?
Oh, in 5 years from now.
Yeah, because a lot of people's assholes don't work anymore. They're all rotted out because you just can't lose 70 pounds
Yeah.
through your butthole and not have any consequences. You can't just
No.
slam all that out of you.
Gross.
One more rant before the end of the season.
All right.
What's next, Sam?
The NFL is being criticized for the exorbitant cost of food and drinks at the Super Bowl 60.
Okay. All right. Let's look at some of these menus. I'm so annoyed by this. All right. This is from Levy Foods, who does Blackhawks games, local stuff. They do a lot of the catering for sports and concerts and entertainment. Prime rib sandwich, $30.
Wow.
Gilroy garlic steak frites, $30.
Wow.
Fried chicken sandwich, $27.
How is a chicken sandwich only $3 less than a prime rib sandwich?
I don't know.
These numbers don't make any sense.
We are a cash-free venue, it says. Credit and debit only. So they don't want you to know how much you're spending. Just slide the card, and good luck when that bill comes.
Wow.
Yeah. This is the LX burger. This is $180.
I didn't see this.
Colossal braised bone-in beef shank, roasted Meyer pois demi.
I don't know what that is.
Whatever.
Yeah. Look, if I can't pronounce it, I can't afford it.
House-baked brioche bun. They say that serves 4.
It looks pretty big.
It's big, but that doesn't serve 4. And also, is there a steak knife in it? Are you taking a bite and passing it down? $180, it's still $45 per person.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
know it's not like they don't say, how much would you want to tip? 25, 35, or 105%.
Jesus. I mean, like the novelty of that's cool, but at the same time, like seriously, who's paying $180 for that?
I know. Here's some booze. Here's some booze on there.
Got to be insane.
It was $19 for a domestic canned beer, $22.50 for a draft option. Yeah, cocktails $19, or if you wanted a double, $32. And premium booze, that's for Wells. For a cocktail for premium booze, $23 and $36 for a double.
Oh my God.
But if you want a water, don't worry, because an Aquafina, which is the worst water on the planet, is $8.
You're saying $18 for a beer.
A souvenir 32-ounce soda is $12. A Gatorade's $8.50.
Wow.
A Pepsi's $8.50. Sausages, $15.
Oh man.
All of this crap.
You can't even
They're killing you.
You can't even sneak in food because security's so tight these days.
I know. And then what they said was the price points represent a hike in the stadium's usual cost. The analysis before the season ranked the Niners home field in the middle of the pack in terms of game day costs. On a regular season Sunday game, 4 hot dogs cost $26.19, ninth lowest in the league. That's fair.
Okay.
$6.50 a dog.
Yeah,
I'll pay that.
That's understandable.
2 beers cost $22.26, $11.
Okay.
Not $22 for one now.
So they doubled the price. For
And 2
cereal.
soft drinks cost $12.73. They double the price.
Oh,
If there's a hurricane and you have a grocery store and you jack up the price of milk or eggs or essentials, you go to jail. You go to jail. It's a crime. But if you do it for the Super Bowl,
people love you.
you're good.
Uh-huh.
And then they tax the players 3.5%. They price you out.
They do.
The fans are annoyed. They say the NFL is spitting in your face with bringing politics into it and bringing a singer who's not speaking English, all that stuff. And I'm like, you're being a Karen, you're being whiny. But when they do this to the fan, you can't get a water. You can't bring in a water.
Super Bowl's not for your regular fan anymore.
No.
It's just not.
No.
I can't afford this.
You cannot bring in a water. So you have to either go without or pay $8 every time you want a water. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So, and then there's one more thing. To get in there, there was some parking costs. Guess how much? Guess how much for parking?
$40.
$400, Sam.
The park?
$400.
Get the fuck out of here. $400 to park your car?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the NFL came out and they said, these parking prices are not officially affiliated with the league itself.
If the NFL is making statements, you know it's bad.
And they're like, no, parking passes were available for $120. That's still a massive gouge.
It's still $120 to park your car?
$120, and there's no parking. They don't accommodate the fans. They say you're on your own. Good luck. Stop with this NFL stuff. They make you buy 7 different streaming packages to get all the games.
Oh God.
They kill you. All right, and then they lecture you. The sport that gives people brain disease is lecturing you on politics and kindness and inclusivity.
Wow.
Yep. No more, Sam.
Done with this. Crap.
Except in a year.
I mean, yeah. Give
Except
us
in a few months.
6 months. We'll be back. But for the next 6 months, fuck the NFL.
Yeah. Fuck the NFL. Thanks for watching the Points Taken podcast. We said we would do 3 seasons of this, Sammy, and we did.
We did.
We accomplished our goal. We have grown as a show. We have grown with our content. We have found our voices, and I like our show very much. I hope it continues. I need a break. I need a big old break.
Yeah.
But show 150, we should bring back in for maybe March Madness. We'll lose some people some more money.
Oh God! If you think I don't know what I'm doing in football,
Yeah.
just wait till my basketball bets
Wait
come
till you
out.
flip that coin, heads or tails. Heads or tails. Sammy, it's been fun. Did you have fun?
I did.
Doing
It was
the
a really,
PTP?
really fun 3rd season for sure.
We have a lot of people that have watched every episode. We really appreciate you. Thank you for doing all you do to support us. Thanks for all the encouragement. And we will hopefully see you guys soon. Anything else to say, Sam?
No, thanks everybody for staying tuned for 3 seasons.
Yep.
It's been a lot of fun.
149 episodes. We appreciate y'all. Be good. We'll see you soon.